Hello everyone, good morning. Sorry, I had some issues setting everything up. Competition's about to start in like 3 minutes, and here I am in common ground mode. I was gonna sell all my wine, but I don't think I have time. I'll just sell some of them. Hopefully everybody's doing all right and you can hear me. I don't think I messed with anything here. Cause yeah, as long as my settings didn't move around or something. Where's the chat? I'm kind of disorganized today, but I see D Games. Yo, what's up? Nice to see you here. Davidson, hello. Hope everything's going well over there. There's just a bunch of branches everywhere and a lot of people without power. I'm lucky to even have power right now, to be honest. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people without power. Thankfully, our power came back on late yesterday evening. But, you know, at least I got to sleep with the AC and everything, because a lot of people here did not have that privilege. You guys have a morning? Yeah. But let me put this over here. Homeboy Gaming, hello. Salad, hello. Herps. Farmers Commander, good morning. Yeah, I'm not going to sell all these bottles, so I'm going to get out of here since the competition starts in a minute. I have that almost perfectly balanced. I realize I need to build 2 more wineries, so I'll do that later. But that's not important right now. What's important is the chocolate ice cream cones. Tabuka, hello. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Nothing serious happened here. Like, worst thing that could have happened was a tree would have fallen in one of our houses or something. But no, nothing like that happened, thankfully. Alright. So here I wait for a couple seconds. I do have a plan for this one. I actually practiced on Friday. And I do have a visualizer. So this one wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's probably easier to do than cakes, but that's probably because I don't need any eggs. The not requiring eggs did make it easier. Cliff, hello. Salad just can't create sound? Oh no. Hopefully people don't have that issue again. Leo, hello. Alright, I'm gonna start off by applying that and doing my wine rush. So most of my salt fields are going to be over here next to the ocean, so I think I'm going to do it there. Yeah, because those are where my cheaper buildings are at. Okay. Good to see you safe and streaming. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to have power today. A lot of people here don't. Wow, I cannot click on that thing. I'm just making some space real quick. I do like the starting town that they gave us with that, especially because it includes the water pumps here and all this. I did implement this on the build showcase. All right. Get started with some roads. Yeah, so pretty much all of yesterday I didn't have power except for during the night. And I still needed to do the video for the build showcase, so that's what I did last night, and I got it out right before I went to sleep. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do that, but I did manage to do that. Because worst case scenario, I wasn't even going to make the build showcase, because that practice town, I had made it in one of those servers that reset when the competition starts. So I'm like, oh crap, if I don't get power on by the time the competition starts, then that town is deleted. I mean, I did have a visualizer for it, and I did share that with the supporters, because that is one of the perks I give them, early access to the builds. Cedars PC, hello, haven't seen you in a while, welcome. Corrupted Sands. Yeah, but maybe people didn't need the build showcase, you know? Maybe everyone practiced, right? Right? Who practiced? Who practiced for the chocolate ice cream cones? I normally practice on Mondays, but this time I decided to do mine first. Probably a good thing that I did. Alright, let me go ahead and turn these on before I forget. Amir Z, hello. Cedar, it's been hectic in my life. Things are settling down now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay, Cedar. I get that. D games you did practice? That's great. Rachel, the visualizer you shared was great. Awesome. Tubuka, we also have electricity off for about 4 hours in the morning. Don't know what caused it. Oh, okay. Were you close? No. Well, the storm hit Texas, so never mind. Tubuka, you live on the other side of the world. Was anybody affected by the storm here? It was, I mean, it hit Texas, mostly the southern coast, so. And it really wasn't like a huge storm, so I don't think it really affected like that many people. But then again, there's a lot of people in Texas. Let me put my Christmas tree and oopsie in the corner. And tavern. Auto sell on, update town offline on, and auto sell glass bottles for the moment. Right, it took me 5 minutes to set that up. Now I want to do the oak barrels. This is easier to do in a desert, of course, or the plains. Dini, hello, welcome. Paul Raymond, hello. Evening Dub. Standard reminder, offline mode, stay safe. There you go. He's got a point. Cliff says, build showcase is a lot of help for starting players. We may be getting new players because of it, such as me. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I do my, like I said last time, I do my wine layout just based off memory now. I think I'm getting better at it. I could probably do this quicker, like type stuff faster, move around faster, but I'm also reading chat. But hey, this already makes a bunch of money. Do I need that energy? Nah, I'll make more energy later. And I don't need that paved road either. Rachel says heat wave here in Nevada. Yeah, I believe that. I think they said there's a heat wave here in Texas too. And imagine that there's a lot of people without power. They can't use the AC and there's a heat wave. So it's really hot in their house. So that sucks. I need to collect wood to build these. So, put a wood shed here. I don't need the oil seep. How does it go? Okay, so there's an ocean there. I need to keep that in mind. There's an ocean here. I can't have oak trees there. I just realized that actually. So, like that. All right. This ain't gonna be perfect, but it's still gonna work. Mistletoe arch to make the oak wood grow faster. It's true, Rachel. Yeah, the heat gets to people. Gotta make sure to stay hydrated too. Ishumita, hello. I'm not supposed to have these oak trees this close to the lumber mills at Cascade, but I mean, I'm too close to the ocean. I could have set this up better. It'll still work. I need to get rid of that windmill. Also, I have the bad habit of calling wind turbines windmills. I did that in the video as well. I didn't realize it until I was editing it. So, yeah, sometimes that happens. We'll do this. I actually need a regular wood too. Are they getting any? Little bit. Little bits. I'll put down a bunch of logger houses, well, lumberjacks, I mean, to make sure they gather this wood down here because I need it for the lumber mills. Right there, I think. Where's my rose bush? Should I use it? So I can get like, what? 0.1 more chocolate ice cream cones per hour? I could place it down in the end. Alright, that took me 6 minutes. Alright, I'm probably like a minute behind doing this. Maybe. Now let me put the tables and the sommelier vineyard, yep. Oh, and the storehouses. And the tables. You keep getting disconnected, DC games? DG games? D games? Oh, you do the same thing? Yeah. I don't know why I call wind turbines the windmills. It's like they're almost the same, but they're not. Dini, 0.1% over 3 days might make a difference in a little NFT build. Hey, maybe push you up one rank, and maybe that's the difference between top 400 or 400 in first place. Who knows? Yeah, worth a shot if you have the space for it. Like, it only makes sense to put the rose bushes if you're using subgrid placement. Right? That's all my tables. The 17th table right here, I'm actually it's not mine. I'm holding on to it. Girl Gamer, hello. They say, hey all, good luck. Okay, still got to turn these on. I think that's everything. Now, I don't know if that's gonna make enough oak wood. That's another story. Oh, I could actually put down more oak trees. But I did place everything down. 14 minutes. Yeah, I actually finished this in under 15 minutes. Oh, not exactly. There's a few ghost cards that I really need. I almost always forget this. The Ancient Grand Oaks and the Guided Blades. $60 seconds. Oh, and the Grapevine. This one, Grapevine Express. There we go. Okay, I'm like, yeah, something's missing. Yeah, I could put the bulky storehouse too, but I mean, it'll work anyways. All right. 2 mil cash. I need 28 million to do my build. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. And in the meantime, I better get started. I'm collecting wood, right? I should still be collecting wood. Yeah, I am. And really, I should be making lumber too. I'm not exactly sure where to put the lumber mill right now, but I'm gonna have to move it around anyways. Oh no, wait. I have an idea. I'm still gonna have to move the lumber mill though. Actually, no, maybe not. The lumber storage. Yeah, I think I can keep the lumber storage there until I'm done. All right, I'm using them all over here. Whoops. All right. Wrong one. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay. That one's gonna make lumber. Harold, hello. How you can earn in that game, sir? So the way you earn in this game is there are these weekly competitions that happen, and on these standard competitions where we play as individual players and not a guild, you must get top 1200 on the leaderboard and you will receive a Gala prize. The better you do in the rankings, the more Gala you receive. And in order to do well, you have to sell stuff and you get stars, which is this little thing next to that plant icon. We're still calling it stars. I know that's kind of confusing. You can refer to them as points as well. And you get more stars by selling specific items. Every competition has a specific item that gives you more stars. For this competition, it's the chocolate ice cream cones. So that is the most effective tactical advantage, I think, the meta as we call it. Maybe it stands for something else, but that's the way I remember it. Hopefully that made sense to you. Feel free to ask more questions, by the way. I assume you're new, so welcome. And I do have a great video on how to get started with Common Ground World and how to play competitively if you want to check that out. I should put down crane bots because it's going to take a while for this one builder to build everything. Now, where do I build the crane bots? I'll put them next to this road. Carbon is asking, to join your guild, what is the requirements? There aren't exactly any requirements right now to join the Dub Guild, as long as we have space in our groups of guilds, our official groups. I'm not sure if there's any space in them, but we don't, like, I don't think we really recruit people on non-guild competitions. There's not really a point to doing it. But each group has their own guild leader. During non-guild competitions, I guess they can fill in the space. And during guild competitions, what we've been doing is I've been reorganizing people on each group. I don't know if I'll keep doing that. It depends. But as long as one of the groups has an open spot and the leader invites you in, then that's how you join. That's the way to join right now, at least. I need to also sell the wine. There we go. Wine is on auto sell. I'll put oak barrels, but I don't think those should get auto sold. Wajir must be farm god. Not everybody in our dub guild is like a top player. Well, maybe on the dub 1 group, right? This is our most competitive group. I believe everybody here is like usually top 100. But not all our groups are like that. No, I don't need this gasoline. I don't need any of this. Oh shoot, I should be making energy and lumber. Need to turn this on. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of energy. Okay. I kind of do need a water tower over here too. I'm using it already though. Okay, I guess this will have to do for now. I probably need more lumberjacks. Yeah. Jude August, hello. So what's your guild rank status on guild competition last guild? I don't think they've released that information, Jude, so we're not sure. I mean, we're all kind of waiting on... I would assume it's Farmer Michelle that puts out the final scores. Okay, I'm gonna start with the loggers. Those seem to be the most important. Oh, Raymond, if you were lending your pot of gold in Greenforge, that's a very lucky person who's using them. Wish it was me. I did that during the last competition. I was gonna set that up again for this competition, but I mean, I could have done that yesterday. I probably should have, but I just wanted to do the video and then get it uploaded and go to sleep. So I stayed on this group. I think I'll do it for the next competition, like make my own guild group again. That's once again for supporters only, has a additional perk, and they can borrow like my pot of gold and my green forges. But yeah, I just didn't set it up for this one. You're right though, they would be lucky. It's a hassle to, you know, if you were to create a group with the intentions of leaving it for the next guild competition, it's a hassle right now because there's no way to delete your guild. You have to submit a form. Gotta wait on Common Ground World staff to put it, like put in a request, and maybe the request is done by Tuesday, like 2 hours before the competition starts. And you kind of have to be quick about, you know, joining the group that you're gonna join. Like I said, I just don't think we're ready for guild competitions. Like we need a little bit more quality of life things to make them work. All right, 12 mil. Like I said, I need 28 mil, probably less than that now. Oh, I think once I get 28 or 30 mil, I can get rid of all this. I'm slowly making lumber, also making energy. I would place down more of my road structure, but it kind of gets in the way of this, so I can't. Oh, maybe I can do this corner. Two doggies. I see. I thought we will have idea because we have your sheet with all the points. The guild sheet with the points. Yeah, that's for me to have a better idea of how everybody did. Because last time it took me quite a while to find everyone's information, and also some people just got completely left out because their Discord name was not at all what their in-game name was, so it was like really hard for me to tell. Cliff says, and I think it is not a good idea to leave guild while the rewards haven't been given yet. They said that about the first guild competition, Cliff. Maybe you're right. I'm not exactly sure. I know some people already like left their group to join another one to borrow NFTs or something. I still think they'll get the reward. It shouldn't be a problem. Almost 30 minutes in. Seems like I'm doing very well. Waiting on the loggers to build. I can move this. I'm gonna place down the diamond water pump. This isn't gonna do anything right here where I placed it, but the diamond water pump doubles the amount of water drums that all the other water pumps give, including the aquifer. And I am planning to have well, I already placed it down, right? I forgot to tell you why I placed it down, but I placed down the aquifer right here because that's going to supply the water drums required for the master wizards making ice blocks. And I can already set that up. I'm using all my storehouses. Yeah, I should be able to. So I have 2 Master Wizard NFTs. I have to build the other Master Wizards because I need more than this. I place them like such. They still need 3 passive cold. For the cold, I'm going to be using 2 NFT buildings that I have. I gotta get rid of that crane bot. Santa's Factory NFT is like, I believe, the best NFT for passive cold in the game right now. I might be wrong, but I believe it's the one that gives you the most right now. So it provides up to 4 passive cold. So this one has the 1 cold. And you know what, let me move that down. That's actually gonna go here. Okay, so both of these have 1 passive cold from this building. The regular in-game Satisfactory gives you 2 cold. You know, just want to be clear about that. But the NFT one gives you 4. And then I also have the Wizard's Workshop, the rare Wizard's Workshop NFT. This gives 2 passive cold. So you see now I have all the cold to make ice blocks. And just to be clear, the regular in-game Wizard's Workshop gives you 1 passive cold. The NFTs are different proximity ranges. And they should store the ice blocks here. I am going to have a Master Wizard here as well. It's just that I need to build a Santa's Factory to make that one work. Otherwise, I don't have enough cold proximity. And I'm also going to have more of the Master Wizards right here. See, these spots have 3 passive gold. I could build them now, but let me wait for this to finish. I'm making lumber very slowly right now. Amir, you forgot to place the oopsie? Oh no. I think it's making lumber very slowly because I have the wood storage over here. That's probably what's messing it up. I mean, I guess let me just try making another lumber mill. I could also turn some of these into lumber production. No, but then they'd have to walk all the way over here. Okay, this isn't the best lumber setup, but it's what I'm working with right now. And yeah, let me go ahead and do this road that's supposed to go here. Mr. Troopa, hello, welcome. I see you on first position leaderboard. What a sweet. That's just from the wine I'm selling. Yeah, that happens. For maybe half an hour at most until somebody sells their first batch of ice cream. I got almost all the cash I need. Like I said, I need 28 mil. I'm gonna move my juniors on that top corner. Damn, I'm really using like all my roads, huh? Oh, I placed that wrong. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. I'm using like all my paved road NFTs. I mean, they really help with the speed though. Dayan Petrov, hello. Do you like tea? It looks like you like tea. Well, I drink iced tea every once in a while, but not as often anymore. I mean, I like tea. I just don't drink it that often, to be honest. You know what I do like? Lemonade. Yeah. I drink more lemonade than anything, I think. Well, water. I drink more water than anything, just to be clear. Like, I even got my water bottle. But when it comes to not water, I drink lemonade. Like, I don't really drink Coke. I've said that before. Still, lemonade is very sugary. Well, at least the one I drink. Guess I can move this out the way. I'm gonna need to move that woodshed also. I'm just gonna go ahead and move it. Might as well move it closer to the lumber mills making lumber. Coffee will make you click faster. You got a point, Planet Bob, and I also don't drink coffee that often. I know, it would probably help me. You're right. But I don't know. Too much coffee might not be a good thing. Ibuka, I like mineral water with lemon flavor. Okay, yeah. I tried it before. Not a big fan, if I'm being honest, but I get that. Mr. Trupa, is it table of appreciation there? There is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of table of appreciations. This is the key to the Pinot Noir wine rush. It's this and the fact that they made it so that the craft time is further reduced by the Sommelier Vineyard and the Grapevine Express Ghost Card. That was a whole big discussion that happened once this NFT released, this one. That it wasn't working on these. And after, I guess the top players said something about it, they decided to fix it. And then after that, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get those tables. Yeah, because now Pinot Noir Wine Rush makes it makes sense. I've been looking at this rush for a while and it never made sense. I'm like, nah, it's just not going to make more money than glass bottles. But now it makes sense. And it's freaking insane. Oh, my gaming? So Dev, how much is your target rates? Oh, yeah, I haven't mentioned it. My goal is to make 333 chocolate ice cream cones per hour. Yeah, 333. That's what I was making during practice. Which was on Friday, I think. So hopefully nothing changed since then. No, I tested it for a couple minutes last night. It still worked as far as I can tell. Dayan, I don't want to waste my time playing anymore. It's too hard to get into the prizes. That's understandable. I get it. I mean, if you're playing just to get to top 1200 and you're not succeeding, I mean, I would understand your frustration. But you do get better the more you play and the more you understand how everything works. That will help you get into the top 1200. JJ, are your icebox on auto sell? They're not. I could set them up on auto sell. I've only made 35. I think I overproduce icebox. Yeah, I do. I'll go ahead and set them up on auto sell. I don't really need more cash. I'm actually gonna start getting rid of all this in a moment. Maybe I hit 30 mil just to be safe on the wages. Oh yeah, it looks like I built everything. I'll do the master wizards first, because I can keep selling ice blocks, I guess, with this. Yeah, so all these will have the 2 passive water drums. The only one that doesn't have the 3 passive cold yet is this one, because I need to make a Santa's factory. They're adding up? Yeah. I mean, still some cash. Also, what's up, JJ? Hope you're doing well. Wager, homemade lemonade? Sometimes, but I usually buy lemonade from the store. Yeah. A homemade lemonade is probably, you know, less sugary. Depends. Because I like it with sugar. Dayan, you need to be a top player with NFTs. They should bring back daily rewards. So they are going to bring back daily rewards, but I think a lot of people misunderstand what that actually means. Because you're right. Right now, there is no daily rewards. That is correct. Unless you're operating a common ground world node, then you're getting 1 dirt per day. That's a daily reward, technically. But they are going to bring back daily challenges, and if you have reward-based NFTs, the ones that give you town points, like the legendary Styling Ride or the Wheat Stands or the Crane Bots, you'll be able to complete the challenge, then you'll get town points. The town points will determine how much dirt you will receive the following day. That is play and earn. Well, that's daily earnings. That is what daily earnings is. Here's the unfortunate part. Right now, dirt is not tradable. It's not an actual token on Gala chain. It's a soft currency, but eventually they'll do a conversion to convert dirt into soil, which is going to be the token on Gala chain. Then you'll be able to trade it, sell it, do whatever you want with it. So it's going to be like more for real daily earnings. Like you'll be able to cash out those tokens if you sell them to somebody, or you can use them for something. I think buffs and upgrades. But that's, I mean, daily earnings are going to come back. But I know we've heard that for a while now. It's been a while since they've said that. Okay, that's getting built. I need more wood production. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this. We're 40 minutes in. This was running for 25, maybe 27 minutes. According to my math, I have all the cash I need, and I'm still going to sell ice blocks in the meantime. This will help me with lumber production. I really should get rid of... I should get rid of all the oak trees first. Oh, and... let's see. Place down more trees. Amir Z, sugar to chandelier earring. Transitioning, let's go. I still haven't looked into your chandelier earring strategy. But I mean, if you keep doing it, then I guess it works. You're the only one I've ever heard do that. not heard anybody else say they do chandelier earrings every competition as their, I assume, cash rush strategy. Yeah, that's true, Dan. And I mean, the top players with NFTs, like you said, they're gonna do better, of course, because they spent money on NFTs, so it gives them an advantage. Or I assume you're talking about, yeah, the very, very top players. There's some players who have NFTs that didn't spend any money. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they earned those NFTs from the competition, or they spent the earnings that they got from the competitions to buy NFTs. But technically it wasn't their money, it's their earnings. So I still consider those as free-to-play players. But yeah, I would think most people who are, like, let's say top 400 have probably spent some money. Like maybe they bought a weed stand or Hatchet Hank Jr. or something. All right, let's get rid of all this. I'm looking forward to the jam meta. You can probably guess why. Jam, gold, and oak barrels. Yeah. Yeah, you can probably guess why I'm looking forward to it. Dubuga, I have plus or minus situation with my earnings, what I been using to NFTs. Okay. Jude says I do top 400 to 600 without spending. Oh, that sounds nice. Jude also says, but I have NFT because all rewards keep to buy NFT that is global and useful. Yeah, that's a smart idea. I mean, I understand some people, like, they'll do the competitions and they'll cash out right away. I mean, if that's what they want to do, yeah, that works too. Alright, I'm pretty sure I should keep... Yeah, I need to keep building. Oh, so what do I build? Man. All those ice cream parlors that I'm gonna need? No, actually, I'll do the Santa's factory first. I need a Santa's factory over here. Let me move that tavern. Oh, and all the tractors. Tavern goes here because I'm not going to have a road touching it. I should actually move the dragon as well. Dragon is going to go here. Because there's not going to be a road touching it. This road actually shouldn't be there. Oh, Judas. Okay. I thought you used another... I thought you went by another name on YouTube, but no, maybe I'm wrong. Well, welcome, Judas. Right, so I'm just placing roads to follow my planned road structure. What's going on here? I don't need these. I need to move this. Maybe not. You know, I don't actually think I need to use the diamond charge station for this build. Yeah. I meant to build tractors. Alright. Gonna do the tractors. It's all gonna be on the north side. I don't have to explain why I need those. I'm sure you know. Tubuka says my next goal is to get the Hank Jr., but Gala is so down now. Yeah, that's true. So I need to wait a little bit for that. Otherwise, is Gala was there where it should be, I might got one. Yeah, I get that. If it was like maybe 5 cents, right? At least. At least. Yeah, you're right. The past couple days I seen crypto, it took a hit. All crypto, not just Gala. And nobody wants to see that. We want to see crypto go up. That's what we want to see. I believe I am missing, yeah, I'm missing 2 roads. Okay, now I believe that's all the roads. That's my road structure. I'm using what? 69 roads, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's, I think that's quite a lot of roads. There's actually a lot of straight roads in this. Dupuka says before it dropped, Hank Jr. was 1.5k Gala, I assume. I'm working like fire under my butt to get all the faucets to roll because I earn more when it goes back up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's... I really don't want to spend Gala right now either because of the price. Rather wait for it to go up. Like one of the reasons I also don't want to get the rose bushes right now. And even then, I feel like instead of getting rose bushes, I can get something else that would help me more. No, not salty. Haunted maze. Alright, so I'm gonna use all the haunted mazes. This one gives me passive salty. Once I have them all placed down, the radius is much larger. That's what I want. And that's pretty much the only reason I'm placing all of them down. So the other ones I'm gonna place down over here. The passive nectar and the passive clay, but I don't actually need them for this build. Like I said, just placing them to double the radius of this. So of course this is going to be where all of the salt fields are going to be at. For the time being, I want crane bots placed here. I want to move these out the way because I'm going to build a bunch of ice cream parlors in the section. Actually, not there. The reason I have those 2 roads is because I'm going to build 2 windmills there. are going to be on a green craft timer once, once I get rid of all these bots in the end. And that's because I need a lot of windmills. Surprisingly, it's been a while since I need so many windmills. Because usually the 3 circuses that I've been using are enough to cover all my windmill usage, but not for this one. I know they're working. Oh, they're almost done with the tractors, but I'll go ahead and place down all the windmills. So of course, some of them will be crafting salt, some will craft sugar, some will craft corn starch. And yeah, the placement has to be like very precise. Yeah, I think that's all the windmills. Tubuka says you need to buy Beacon of Light. Nah, that's just too much. I'm never gonna get that one. But if you had those light circuses 3 times, you cover large area. Yeah, I mean, it wastes like a little bit more spots, but the light circuses are way more budget friendly than the beacon. Okay, the windmills are getting built. Let me go ahead and put down some ice cream parlors. Yeah, since they also need ice blocks. So all of these have at least 3 passive cold. Including this spot right here. I'm still going to build more later on, but that's good for now. And I'll build some of the bakeries. Oh shoot, I missed some windmills. I just realized that. Well, I might not actually need these, but I did have them in my practice build. Okay. Storehouse. And another storehouse here. And actually another bakery. And I'm gonna need another census factory right there. These are expensive buildings, as you can see. What are they without the enchanted ornaments? Is it 5 mil for each one? 5 million? I believe so, 5 million for each one. And just 1 ATV for the milk. Alright, yeah, that's a lot of stuff to build. I'll give it a moment. How much for a light circus? I regret not getting one. Well, they're cheaper now than they were before, Rachel. I mean, if you buy them from other people. If I remember correctly, light circus is $500 in the Gala Games store. I've seen people selling them for $300 or $330 on NFT Harbor. So they're probably somewhere around $300 right now. Very good NFC. You use it almost all the time, even if you think you don't need it. You can be kind of lazy and use it with the tree farms, you know, with some specific setups. I know somebody that does that a lot. Not gonna mention your name. I've done that before on one of the builds. Tubuka, I think Beacon of Light was top 5 with points. I have that blog post to save my bookmarks. The Beacon of Light doesn't give you any town points, Tubuka. It came out after the play and earn stuff ended. The one that gives you the most town points other than box is the Tesla, the legendary Tesla coil. I think that's what it's called. Legendary Tesla coil. I don't know if there's another one that gives you more points than that. Yeah. Rachel says, yeah, I do jam rush with spookies. We love a circus. Yeah, it helps a lot. Like, you know, once that meta comes around with jam, all you need to use my circuses, like 20 something windmills, and try to get them all with passive sugar cane so I can make a bunch of sugar. I'm actually not sure how much sugar that would make. Oh, Sandula, use it for windmills with wind turbine enemy. Okay. That's a good strategy too. Probably faster than just running one of these natural energy plants. But you would need to build the industrial workers. Okay, well that builds. Let me do some other stuff. So for the chocolate, I love chocolate, by the way. But for the chocolate, I will build 6 chocolate shops. And then my game's gonna freeze. All right. Yeah, my game froze. Yeah, let's give it a couple seconds. No, I got kicked out. All right then. Let me refresh it. Just me, or did that happen to anyone else? I guess the game couldn't handle the chocolate shops. Tubuga, does the Orb of Hope give any town points? They came out at the same time. I won that at New Year from your giveaway. I remember. Yeah, the Orb of Hope qualifies for 5 town points. Yeah, maybe it was just me. Yeah, it didn't even place the chocolate shop. Let's try that again. Maybe it'll keep crashing when I place it. Alright. As I was saying, obviously these are going to make chocolate. Chocolate requires 5 cocoa. Thankfully, I have the chocolate fountains. I had bought 2 of these. The third one I got for free from Zeely, which I heard they're not doing Zeely anymore. That's unfortunate. I stopped worrying about Zeely. But they were giving away some good NFTs with that in the end. But yeah, I'm using 3 of them to give me the 5 passive cocoa that I need to make chocolates. So I'm not going to need to farm any cocoa farms. Trees, sorry, cocoa trees. I'm not going to need to make any of those. So they just need to pick up 2 sugar and 1 milk. Also, their craft time is reduced because I have the chocolate fountains reduce the craft time of the chocolate shops. So you see the one in the middle that's getting touched by 3 of them crafts chocolate in 25 seconds. The one on the corners that only get touched by 2 of them, they crafted in 35 seconds. Wow, I can't even click on it. But yeah, you can see that there. Dubuga, so it's almost the same as Fire Truck. You mean the Express Depot? The Express Depot gives you 1 town point. Alright, crane bots are working hard. Next thing to set up is the circuses. Let's do that. So light circuses, get rid of all the shade next to them. So these two will get rid of the shade on all these windmills right here. So they're all going to craft on a green craft timer. And this one will get rid of the shade on these 8 windmills. All these other windmills will be on a red craft timer. And I need them because I wouldn't be making enough sugar or salt without them. You call it the fire truck. I see, Tupuka. Alright, and then I'm going to use the wheel. The spooky wheel. So this gives up to 3 passive corn. You can see. You need 4 corn to make corn starch. So I actually own one of these. The second one I am borrowing. So thank you for letting me borrow it. Otherwise, I was while I was practicing initially, I had like 6 cornfields, but thankfully I don't need those anymore. So that saves me a couple spots. So I'm using both of these to have full passive, the 4 passive corn for 9 windmills. 8 of them are on a green craft timer. This one's on the red craft timer, but it should give me all the corn that I need. Okay, now for the sugar. I'm using all my sugarcane stems for this. Then they're amazing for this purpose. So I've done this setup before where I have these 8 windmills surrounded by 4 sugarcane stands like this. And as you can see, they all have the 3 passive sugarcane that they need to craft sugar. And the 5th one gets placed over here so that I can craft sugar with these windmills. These other ones will be making salt. All these other ones are making salt right here. These are also going to be making salt. I can actually turn those on now. Yeah, go ahead and turn them on while I wait for everything to build. I believe I had them rotated like this. I'm not turning these on yet because then I'll start crafting materials and I still need wood to build everything. Yeah, I'm almost done with the bakeries. Right. I built 5 bakeries. I am using 7. I do have 2 bakery NFTs, so I'm going to place those down. This just saves me a little bit of cash and time from having to build it. And they have less wages and move a little quicker. Okay, and all of these will craft ice cream cones. I can't remember how I had this facing. I think it was facing like that. I'm checking real quick. I can't remember. I usually remember how everything's facing, but yeah, it was facing like this. All right. Still need a couple of ice cream parlors over here. These all have the 3 passive pulled to craft as fast as possible. I need to get rid of these 2 eventually. Okay. I'm gonna place down Lucy because it's gonna help with the milk production as well as the turkey statue. Gonna double my ATVs, so I'll have 2 ATVs instead of 1. Milk setup's gonna be here. Although I need to move this eventually, so I can't set it up yet. I pretty much need this to be done. This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna build, other than probably the nourish barns and salt fields. I guess no, if I place down the salt fields, it's gonna start making salt. I'm gonna place down the town hall in this spot right here. That will give me the passive water that I need for a salt field right here. 3 passive water. And as you can see, all these spots have at least 3 passive salty from the haunted maze. So if you pay attention, I tend to use this to reduce the craft time on the tree farms, of course, that's the main reason. But I also try to place it in a specific location where it gives me 1 more passive water to do something else. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot. Might as well take advantage of the 1 passive water that it gives. Oh, I never turned these on. Right. These should all be making ice blocks. Okay. 1 hour, 15 minutes in. As you can see, almost completely done. I'm basically just waiting for lumber and energy. Man, I'm gonna finish this way quicker than I thought, actually. Like, I'll be done within an hour and a half of the competition starting. So yeah, in the next like 15 or 20 minutes. By the looks of it anyways. Wow. It looks like yeah, it looks like 10 people have already sold some chocolate ice cream cones. So you may think I'm doing this very fast, but hey, there's still people that outspeed me. Tabuka and my pizza isn't in the oven yet. Oh no. Man, I kind of want pizza. It's been weeks since I have pizza. I need to order some. I don't know. I rather order pizza from Domino's and order the pizza that I make in the oven. That's probably just me being lazy. They're both good, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of want some Domino's pizza. Maybe some chocolate ice cream, you know? Sorry if I'm making you hungry. Right, 33 lumber. I need 20 for these two buildings. Should be it. Yeah. All right. Should be it. I'll go ahead and start putting the salt fields. I've been heard of that a lot, but we don't have that here yet. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Well, everybody has their own favorite pizza place, Tubuka. Mine just happens to be Domino's. Uh, Probably 30 minutes from now. Hold on, let me reply. 2 p.m. at latest. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just need to place down the salt fields and turn on the windmills. And I should have everything. Wajir, not Pizza Hut. Pizza all oily and doughy. Are you saying that about Pizza Hut? You're saying it's all oily and doughy? All oily and doughy? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it's fine. I don't know, I just prefer Domino's. Amir Z, Domino's pizza right at your door, yeah. I usually go and pick it up though. It's cheaper. But yeah. Tabuka, we had our first Kentucky Fried Chicken and talk about a couple years ago. Wow, okay. Burger King came about 10 years ago. Right, I think that's all the salt fields. I can get rid of this. So Hatchahank goes here. And the legendary water tower goes here. So let me do the milk setup. I haven't done that. Five nourish barns. So these give 3 feed and 3 water to all the nearby milk barns or other nourish barns. So all 5 of them will be crafting milk. I don't need to make any feed, and they already have the water that they need. 14-second craft time. Actually, it should be 11-second craft time. I still haven't turned all these effect cards on, so let me just go ahead and do that now before I forget. I know I turned some of them on, it's not all of them. Yeah, the ancient gilded barns. I definitely need it. The windmill ones obviously are very important. Okay, I think that was it. Super guy, yes, we have Pizza Hut here. I didn't not that actually from US. I didn't understand really what you your last sentence said, Tipuka. Okay, that's the milk setup. Do I need wood for anything else? No. No, I don't need energy either. Right, like I said, all of these will be making corn starch. And all these other ones would be making sugar with the passive sugar cane. Just about all the sugar should be getting stored in this storehouse. That way it's easier to pick up by the chocolate shops, which I forgot to turn these on. Okay, hopefully that's correct and I didn't miss any. Otherwise, this will fail. Just double checking real quick. Oh yeah, these are also making salt on a green craft timer. Almost forgot about those. It's a total of 16 ice cream parlors. I think that's everything. You know, other than the rose bushes, but that's not very important, is it? Oh, you meant from the US? Yeah, no problem. Okay. Tabuka said I should place down the rose bush, so... Alright. I actually have 3 of them. The other 2, I'm supposed to give them away, but I mean... I don't know, do people want me to give away the 2 rose bushes? I already gave a couple of them away to our guild leaders, the ones who wanted them. It's just that, you know, everybody can get a free common rosebush from entering the redemption code that I mentioned on my previous video. They're, I mean, they don't really do much, but... Okay, there we go. And I'll put my trophy next to them. Dub trophy. And I'll go ahead and place on Oopsie. I don't need it, but might as well. There, looks nice. They can all walk through it. Great. Last thing. Name the town. And reset the production monitor. All right. 1 hour and 25 minutes just about to finish this design, assuming I have everything correct here. Well, there's one thing I'm missing, right? So I don't need this lumber storage. I am gonna have the spooky House of Laughs. This one increases the movement speed of the chocolate shops, so I don't actually think it's necessary for my build, but I did have it placed, so there we go. Now I believe I have everything. So I'm gonna let this run for maybe 25 or 30 minutes, and then that's gonna be it. So yeah, I'll be completely done with this one in a span of 2 hours, basically. But yeah, should already be finished. Just want to make sure it works, of course. I still need to set auto sell up. Yeah, I know that, but well, I probably should do that for some stuff already. Milk. Let's take bottles, oak barrels, and wine off. But yeah, milk. And let's do a quantity of 30. Let's not do 25 just in case. Milk, salt, ice blocks, corn starch. Oh, well, chocolate ice cream cones can be set to 25, of course. Everything else pretty much 30 because I know I have the storage for it. And, you know, just in case some workers are about to go and pick it up. They really should improve this. The system of putting stuff on auto sell. Usually I forget something and then I realize it later. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm not really making that many items. No, did not mean to do that. At least they're cute to look at, yeah. Use your code, but I think those are almost useless. The rose bushes, yeah. I mean, you would need to get a lot of the, in my opinion, a lot of the epics or legendaries to really notice the difference. I guess if you get like 16 rares and get the 8% movement speed, you'd probably notice it. But anything less than 1%, I doubt it. Keep in mind that each Miranda skin, if you don't, you know, if you don't have them, they give you a 2.5% movement speed bonus. So if you have all 10, you know, one from each pack, it's 25% movement speed bonus. You will definitely notice that. But if you're just using one skin and it's giving you a 2.5% movement speed bonus, you might not really notice it. Should be able to, just a little bit, but you know, that's 2.5% movement speed. Tabuka says, so I can add that spooky tent to anywhere and I still get the buff? Yeah, it can be anywhere. 7% faster walking speed for the chocolate shop workers. It might help, probably not, but If you have an open spot, then go ahead. I think I utilized all the space I could here. Like I said, I don't think I need some of these windmills, but I'm not gonna test it and figure that out right now. That's, yeah. It's not important. Right? So this should make me at least 330 chocolate ice cream cones per hour. I'll be happy with that. So when I practiced it for a couple hours, it was doing 333 per hour. I'm about to sell my first batch. Yeah, it does overproduce halts a little bit. That's normal. Yeah, I just kind of have to wait to see if the production rates make sense. Wajir says would be nice to just have like all items auto sell at 30 or items stored in a specific location, like storehouse sell at 30, warehouse sell at 25. Yeah. More complex stuff that they can't work out right now. Right? An hour and a half in. Sold my first batch of 25, puts me at 17th place. Okay, this might be kind of tough. I'm hoping that my production rate is enough to get top 25. I usually do not aim for top 25, especially in a windmill meta. I felt kind of confident about this one because of all the other NFCs I have. The chocolate fountains are a huge space saver. The sugarcane stands, the wheels, nightmare wheels, corn stands, I guess. The milk stations, as some people call them. And the NFCs to give me passive gold. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff to help me out on this one, even though it is a windmill meta. So hopefully I get top 25. If anything, I'll get really close. I get 26th place, and then I'll be upset, but I tried. Yeah, but selling one batch and I'm only 17th place. I don't know, maybe these people just got done really fast, way quicker than I did. Maybe they're not even completely done with their builds. But yeah, looks like at least 26 people have sold a batch of chocolate ice cream cones. So now I just gotta sell them quick. Well, hopefully everyone's doing well. You got any questions? Feel free to ask. I'm gonna check Discord real quick, and I'm also gonna check what the next meta is. I think it's fruit pie, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you're probably right. And again, Wine Rush only takes me 15 minutes to build. And it's fun. But yeah, maybe not the best thing. Wait until we get a meta where we need 200 mil to finish the build. Then I'll be the one laughing. Or if the corrupted portal comes back, which honestly I hope it doesn't, that would benefit me a lot. And I don't want it to come back because I just didn't like the corrupted portal. Some of you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it was this building where you would use cash to craft stars. Sounds really cool because like you use your spare cash, that's what it's for. But like some people got upset because they ran into issues where they just lost all their money, then their build completely stopped, and they were worse off because of it, because they were using the corrupted portal. They lost all their money. You have to really understand how the corrupted portal works in order to really take advantage of it, because if you don't understand how it works, or you're not doing the math to see if you're actually going to have enough money to run it, you would go bankrupt. That was what was happening to some people. It's kind of a reason why I didn't like it. It was just screwing people over. Cliff says mid-level players will not finish if 200 mil is required. Yeah, you're probably right, Cliff. It would take more than 3 days, maybe. I can't remember how much cash my gold rush did. Was it 6 mil or 8 mil or something per hour? Well, who knows, Cliff? Maybe it would take like a day and a half to get 200 mil. But yeah, you're right. They'll be done with their builds by the end of the second day. They'll just have 1 day to run it. People are gonna hate that. I know, especially with a 3-day competition. It doesn't make sense. But I would assume that the Common Ground World team is gonna make more expensive buildings because it incentivizes people to have the enchanted ornaments, the Stars and Stripes NFT that just released. I guess the Gala vs Malta NFT, that one reduces wages. But yeah. Rachel and Dini did not like the corrupted portal. Yeah. It made the leaderboard obsolete too. Yeah, I guess. It's kind of harder to keep track of people's production rates because like maybe you're making 100 per hour and the person that's beating you is making 80 per hour, but they got more corrupted portals running and for longer than you do. So yeah, it's kind of weird. You can't really gauge how people are doing just based off their meta production when there's the corrupted portals involved. Jewelry? I don't think I even have a video of it, Cliff, but the corrupted portal, you craft stars. Yeah, it might be on the visualizer. Hold on. The star scrap is on here. It doesn't show you what it's from there. But like right here, 350,000 stars. It costs, what did it cost? 2.5 million cash. I forgot what the craft time was. At some point I had this on the Town Start playbook. I think it's hidden. It might actually still be there. But yeah, it's crafted from the corrupted portal. I might have gotten rid of it. Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got rid of the corrupted portal there. It was probably in the older version of the Town Star playbook. That's all it is, though. You just craft stars for cash. Some people liked it. Typically, that portal was nice, but I didn't like that we used star to craft unit buildings. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I didn't even mention that. I almost forgot about that, Tupuka. Yeah, another thing that really pissed people off. Stars to make buildings. You wanted to build a logger house? It's gonna cost you 500,000 stars. That killed some people's rankings, and it's mostly the low ranking players, the ones that don't know all the rules right, or they thought the loggers didn't cost any stars, right? They weren't aware. But yeah, at some point they made it where loggers, ATVs, and tractors cost like 500,000 stars to build or something like that. So you wouldn't be able to build those right away. You would have to rely on lumberjacks first, and eventually get enough stars from selling the meta item to build your logger houses and ATVs. So it took longer to even finish your build because of that. So that was annoying. And if you accidentally placed it in the wrong spot, or you needed to move that building, you're just kind of shit out of luck out of that 500,000 stars. You lost it. Imagine doing that and having the subgrid placement, and you accidentally place your logger house like 1/4 tile wrong like this, and you need to delete it and place it again. Well, yeah, you're not gonna get your stars back when you delete it. That's how it worked. There was no refund on the stars. It was horrible. And some people had a glitch out. This happened to me on one of the competitions, if you remember. I placed the logger house and it took double the amount of stars for me. Yeah, that was annoying. Herps, you like that? Yeah, that sucked, Rachel. Yeah. Don't remind me of that. Or I hope that never happens again. Mao had some good ideas, but that was not a good idea. Neither was the corrupted portal. But he did have a lot of good ideas, right? Oh, for those of you who don't know, Mao used to work with the Common Ground World team. I believe they work with the Meow Match team now. I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll leave this running for like 15 more minutes. Then I'm gonna stop streaming. So I can, you know, I'm gonna help. Me and my girlfriend usually make food, so I'm gonna help her with that. And let's see how the production rate's going here. I mean, it's showing 315 chocolate ice cream cones per hour. Like I said, I'm aiming for 330. Almost 990 cornstarch per hour. That would be enough for 330, so that's close. I think it'll get there eventually. That's enough ice blocks for over 350. The ice blocks is good. I already knew that was going to overproduce. The ice cream cones look good, 331 per hour. That looks good. That means the cornstarch rate makes sense. Milk. Yeah, I'm overproducing milk. I just need that to be like at 999. Yeah, just over 1,000 milk is good. Salt, that is definitely overproducing. I only need like 670 salts. Sugar is almost exactly there. I need 999 sugar. So it looks like everything here makes sense. It's just I'm probably gonna have to leave this running for a couple hours in order to get the accurate rates on the chocolate ice cream cones. But as far as I can tell right now, it makes sense. So I'll leave this running for another 10 minutes just in case. But yeah, then that's going to be it. Deanie says, time for bed here. Good night all, and good luck with the competition. So thank you so much for being here, Deanie, and have a good night. And yeah, best of luck. Right? So we thought we were making cakes for the next competition, but I guess it turned out to be a pie. So this is what we're doing this week. Next week, it's a pie, but what kind of pie? Blueberries, apple, strawberry. This makes me think it's a fruit pie with different fruits involved. Could also just be a blueberry pie, but more than likely it's a fruit pie. Blueberries being a new addition. So if I had to assume, they probably sell something that has to do with blueberries. You know, some kind of NFT that helps with blueberry production or something. But yeah, if I had to guess. But yeah, fruit pie. I assume that involves butter or dough. One of those. I honestly, I forget what's required to make the other pies. And then after that, we're doing Starlight Market Boxes again. What the heck? The 2nd July Starlight Market Box. I don't even know what to call it. But this is a community voted meta, which is cool. I do like that it was voted on by the community. I don't like that Pinot Noir isn't on it. I'm just kidding. But the winners are Oak Barrels, Jam, and Gold. Which actually I like. I do like that. I'm happy with those results. Like I said, I'll be making jam with the tables of appreciation. Everybody here should know how to do gold. Right. Yeah. So I have a lot of jewelry NFTs. The pots of gold NFTs, that's going to be the main thing that's going to help with gold production. Oak barrels are... They'll take up some space for no NFT players. For anybody with the legendary Stylen ride, or I guess even an epic Stylen ride, and no, that's pretty much all you would need. But yeah, if you have a passive iron from the Stylen ride NFTs, that's gonna help so much with oak barrel production. You probably won't even need any mines. Rachel, boo, I won't be able to play next week, and I love making pies. Aw, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Probably gonna be a lot of sugar involved and jam. No, not jam. Jam's the next one. But yeah, probably a lot of sugar involved in those pies. Cedars says, thanks for teaching everyone gold. Yeah, no problem. Maybe... I think most of the build for no NFT players is gonna be the oak barrels. That's probably what's gonna take up the most space, because you need to make lumber, you need to make the mines. You're gonna have water facilities for the water drums for the mines to make iron. Then you're gonna need more oak trees to make the oak barrels. Yeah, that's probably gonna take a good amount of space. Who knows? Maybe the jam will also. But strawberries aren't really an issue. Like, I don't think so. You can have them in shady spots. Oh, but yeah, that one sounds interesting. And of course, you're gonna need the boxing facilities because it's the box. But yeah, looking forward to that one. The fruit pies, I mean, not really, but I'll do them. Hopefully, it's not too difficult. The end of July. Like I said last time, it could be some kind of book that we're crafting. I don't know what else it would be on the stationery shop. I'm considering making my own group still. I don't know, maybe it's too late. There's a couple NFTs that I'm not using here that I know would probably be helpful. It's just that I don't have them all on Gala chain. Like the Epic Water Tower, I'm not utilizing it, but that's on Ethereum still. The Diamond Charge Station. I think I have that one on Gala chain, and I'm not using it for this one, surprisingly. Yeah, I'll probably end up moving most of my NFTs over to Gala chain. I mean, if they're on Ethereum, I rather keep them on Ethereum because it takes up less inventory space. Like when I go look for the NFTs, and I don't feel like paying a bunch of money just to transfer them to Gala chain if they're still gonna work. I know I'm gonna need to do that for like the NFTs I give town points, which might just be the legendary wheat stand and the water towers. That's the only ones I need to do. Mark Anthony, is the next Starlight a guild competition? Some people have asked that, Mark, and we don't have a solid answer for that yet. It would be weird because we just did a guild competition. So I don't know. The last two guild competitions we did were Starlight Market Box, so maybe, but it seems too soon. We just had one. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think they should do guild competitions until they've done a little bit more quality of life work on the guild system. I heard right now they're focused on the new user acquisition for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like they've mentioned that before in the past, but we'll see what they end up doing with that. Rachel says, I think I'll do well with the next Starlight box. Gem and barrels. Don't forget the gold. I kind of want to start practicing for that one because it's like, I mean, it's items that we can already make. We could actually start practicing for that. Of course, we don't know what the biome's going to be. Maybe they'll give us, I would assume, a mountain and a river. I would assume. But just don't know what kind of layout. Probably an oil seep as well. But you know, like some people will definitely start practicing for that one now. Or they'll wait for tomorrow and practice the fruit pies. Real quick, all the production rates make sense, but I want to see that something. I might be missing something with the chocolate shops or something. Maybe the rotation's off. Let me double check. I feel like the reason I'm not making 330 chocolate ice cream cones per hour might have to do with me not making enough chocolate or something. But like I said, I just have to be more patient. No, that's how I have it. Yeah, I checked my picture. This is how I have them set up. What about this one? No, yeah, everything looks good. Hopefully the rose bushes aren't gonna mess me up. I didn't test this with the 3 rose bushes. You would think they would improve my rate, but you just never know. I'll keep them placed. As usual, I'll probably post an update on how this is doing on my Discord server later tonight. If I don't get disconnected constantly. One last check. Dang. I just realized my that meadow ghost card that I never use probably could have helped somebody. I know during one of the competitions I let somebody from the Duck Guild borrow it. I would assume most people have the Meadows ghost card already, but maybe some people don't. You have the best one. The second best. The best one would be the luxury one. But yeah, I mean the platinum one would help a lot. Because I would assume, yeah, maybe most people have like the rare or the epic Meadows card. All right, last check for the leaderboards. Oh, nice. Top 10. Feeling good about that. I mean, it's still early, but yeah, maybe by now most of the, you know, top 50 players are done with their builds. It looks like maybe 48 people have already sold a batch. All right. Okay. So that's going to be everything. This stream's kind of short. I see it's only 2 hours, but that's because I got finished quick. And that gives me more time to prepare lunch, so that's good. Hopefully everybody is doing well. And I wish you all best of luck with the competition. I will be around Discord as always. If you need help or you have any questions, feel free to ask. I can help you out, or really a lot of people there are helpful as well. Yeah, it's gonna be everything. Hopefully this works well. And I will see you all later. Have a great rest of your week. Probably see you on Friday. Bye bye now.